You made it.
Obviously.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's.
Are you sure she
This way.
wasn't cursed by the guy named Ominous? Red herring aside, that is a
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight.
Oh, is that right?
Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Couldn't open the door for me? Punk.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
To be fair, what was he expecting? Like, if you're gonna cure a curse or something of that nature, you have to be very thorough about how you execute it.
Hello, nice to meet you.
Welcome. I'm Bernard Indiai, and this is my shop. Is there anything I can help you with?
What do you have for sale?
What are we in the market for today?
Okay, let's just sell the stuff I can sell. Oh, worthless. They mean nothing to me. And no point selling that. No, I'm slightly richer.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Ooh. Okay, so it seems like I'm still gonna get more spells along the way, but at least I'm almost finished. I've got this one and this one. Well, this one's the one I'm furthest away from getting, apparently.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you remember what I've said. Good day.
I'll remember it, then forget right afterwards, but, you know, I heard it at least. That's something, isn't it?
I'm sorry about earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Yep.
I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
I have a feeling the cure for the spell will simply just be kill the cursor, but that also might just kill it. Either may make the curse worse or kill the person who is cursed. It's always kind of weird with that. If you're lucky, it'll get rid of the curse, but it's probably something with ancient magic, so yes, MacGuffin main character can fix the problem. Oh, so she just give him a potion kit. Well, okay. Yep. Let me make sure that the spells I need are all in order. Oops. Yep, just to make sure I can juggle someone in the air.
Why will she not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I know he's angry, but he's only trying to do what he thinks is best for Anne.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated.
Obviously, they used a dragon for just to...
All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something.
They may have found another trial site.
Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
I feel like either your father did something to gain their attention, Or your uncle dead.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ramrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Dead.
Accio. Incendio.
And he's dead. What? Oh, so nope, that's just a random one.
Incendio. Confringo.
What?
Incendio. Rebellion. Repulsor. Descendo.
Rather unwise coming back this way. I'm a goblin, not a toy.
Depulsor. Confringo.
You've made your last mistake.
Okay, I'm getting Shadow of Mordor vibes.
You call that spellcasting?
Accio. Descendo. Levioso. Accio. Defender.
Bury you in the deepest. Weak human. Let's get this over with.
Descendo.
Dodge. Dodge.
You can bet. One less human. Arrogance. I won't rest.
Levioso.
Ah, got me. I wasn't sure if I had another healing item yet. Yeah, the combat feels weird. Okay, yeah, I know what it is. It's that they have that long wind up, and it causes combat to feel more stilted than what it is.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Confringo. Rebellion. Incendio. Confringo.
You won't get away with that.
Confringo.
What does it mean, still a bolt?
You've made your last mistake.
Rebellion.
How nice of you.
What?
Nice try. You're like a plum buffalo. I won't rest.
Incendio. Confringo. Defendo. Accio.
One less human to worry about. I don't think you know who you're
Incendio. Confringo.
I won't rest until easily.
Accio. Levioso.
He almost got me with that.
Depulsor.
Rather unwise coming back
Accio.
this way.
Levioso. Glacius.
Still brutal.
I confess, that was a bit more than I'd bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
Reparo.
Yep, good as new. This never happened.
Revelio.
Okay, So since I got whooped there, and that was just became a brawl, I'm gonna try to find some better gear. Yep, 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 yep. But it looks like better gear doesn't exist for me. Wow, I finally got another wizard's hat. It seems like it's so rare in this game to actually look like a wizard and not some random snazzily dressed hobo. Let's see. And a white scarf. At the very least, I do like how the complete appearance changes and all that. You know, is because I played too many games where you just look the same from beginning to end, and it just gets boring.
Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire, worried someone had been hurt. She came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
It sounds as if the loyalists attacked Anne without cause.
I wouldn't put it past them, but I'm convinced that they were trying to hide something. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everyone.
Revelio!
What's this over here? Also, Legacy.exe.
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
And who's using those? Because that's concerning. Okay. What exactly am I looking for, though? I hate it when they give you missions like this. It's like, find what we expect you to find, but give no clue of what exactly you're trying to find. Of course, if the characters don't know, then obviously you won't either, but I've seen a lot of quests where they know what you're supposed to be looking for. They just don't tell you what it is or what it looks like. And if they do it, they're very vague.
Revelio!
At least here, they actually will light it
Whose
up.
home was this?
Bit abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumor was a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
So, yeah,
It
this
might
is
be worth
trial site.
taking a closer look at the house itself.
I'd be remiss to call this a house, but it's more of a hut. Well, I guess when it was full, it was more of a house, but that's literally like a one-bedroom house, unless it had a second floor to it.
Revelio!
Wow.
This well looks familiar.
Why? Because it goes to nothing?
Sebastian! I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second.
So yeah, this is the place that they healed. Well, it looks like it didn't last long, but they still healed it.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The Keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of the Keepers.
The Keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves Keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a portkey. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by Keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch Keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the Keepers.
Look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Depulsar!
Oh, that's one way to do things.
A stairwell.
They never found this? Or were they just hiding it?
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Revelio.
It's my second week in the camp. More arrive each day. The Muggle doctors, and even some of our own healers are doing all they can for them. The grief is palpable. The ones who have survived the plague are forever damaged by their loss. A fever may pass, the skin may mend. A fever may pass, the skin may mend, and a scar, but the devastating sorrow remains. I saw a man much like my father who had lost a child. I couldn't bear it. I longed to give him some shred of relief. I'm beginning to think that the others are wrong. I have the power to help these souls. It seems as arbitrary not to help them. It would be to rid them of their torment.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
I traveled here to learn, but I long to help. My internal struggle is overwhelming. It is as though the magic wants to heal, and I am the one preventing it from doing so. Should I lose hope, will I forever regret not having done more? I cannot look into their eyes knowing that I could lessen the burden of heartache. I saw the man leaving camp today, the one who reminded me of my father. Surely it wouldn't hurt to help him. I could further my research, of course, but that would be a fortuitous consequence of doing something good with this ability.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels.
What am I getting? Oh.
Lumos.
So, when am I gonna get Lumos Maxima?
Revelio.
Explore the cellar. Let's see.
Incendio. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Nope. You're gonna have to just walk through the mirror.
I know it sounds strange, but
honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be floored.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath.
I'd be surprised if you didn't. Okay, so cutscene or no cutscene? Cutscene.
Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note?
Yep.
Let's have a look.
Okay, I'm looking. What am I looking at? I see the same scribblies.
Anything helpful in the note?
Reparo!
Oh, worth a try.
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
It sounds like Ominous is trying to release the basilisk. Yeah, but the basilisk is no joke, so yeah, let's just keep an eye on him. But what I'm realizing more and more from playing the game is that they really wanted to try to make this like the books or the movies, and they're not really doing the best job at it, because I'm trying to think of words. I'll stop here for now, but I'll try to get my thoughts together so I can properly explain in the next video. But before I go, here's a follow-up question to my last one with the exotic animals. So the previous one was, if you could have any exotic animal, what would it be? And you could tell me in the comments. For this one, it is, how would you cook said exotic animal? You know, you only get one chance to have an exotic animal as a pet, so might as well just, you know, a little nibble here and there. Tell me down in the comments, and see you guys in the next one. Bye.